to join. Okay, let's see. Gotcha, man. Okay. Alright, who else am I missing? Please talk to me in the chat. We chat and talk there. Talk there. Let's read this. This channel. Okay. The link is always in the title, man. Okay, Enrock, what's up? Thanks. Twinkle Twos, I remember you. Yeah, we are starting in like 25 minutes. So, because I told people I need to get a break. So I'm getting a small break. Yes, Mr. Engino Noor, you need to be a Twitch subscriber. Bon de Vascara will pass, got headache. Alright, get better, man. Il Noor, what's up? GM Black and Frank and White. Thanks, man. You're in. Alright. You guys, the reason I ask you to join the chat, because in the chat it shows you're in the Simul, Mr. Frank. Okay, the reason is that it shows immediately your status in the channel, right? If you're a subscriber or if you're a Prime Twitch subscriber, then it will show you a special icon next to your name. And since it doesn't, then it means that you're not my subscriber. That's how I usually figure out. Alright. Yeah, that's my mug. Yeah, I don't have all those whistles and bells on this laptop that I used to have on my PC. So, yeah, it's gonna take time. I thought I copied that, but for some reason that directory doesn't exist. So I don't know what happened there. I'll have to check my bombs. Bobby Serbia, Elnor. Guys, you don't have the subscriber icon next to your name. If you want to take part in the Simul, you need to be a subscriber. Alright. Got it looking fresh. No, I'm not fresh. Come on, guys. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I just did a haircut. Probably that makes a big difference, yeah? But you know, with that haircut, with that hair, long hair is nice until a certain point. After that point, I'm starting to feel like too old. Yeah. So, but it is a change of. Oops, I forgot to. Yeah. Hi, Theory. Alright, so now you guys don't hear the sound, yeah, good. Because I was sitting with the headphones on, but not the connected. They were not connected to my laptop, and I feel like an idiot now. Okay. Alright. So this was interesting tournaments. Yeah, 3 hours of play. I haven't played in these for a couple of weeks now, and hopefully. All right, what else is going on in HS? Andrew Tank, second the Blitz Arena. Good. Okay. Anything else? That's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nicola, thank you so much for cheering and subscribing for tier 3. My god. Thank you, man. Leon, I'm okay. So, where is everybody? You're Turkish now. Arriving in Turkey does not make you Turkish, but Turkey is an interesting place. I think a lot of people from Europe, they actually go to Turkey right for vacations. Probably not this year, not as much as before, but I'm staying at this place which has a lot of different tourists from different locations. A lot of drunk British go to Turkey. Yeah, probably. I think I heard some German language spoken here, a lot of Russian, of course. Russian is very popular because you don't need a visa to Turkey if you're Russian. But if you're an American like me, you actually need a visa, which is, of course, very easy to do. You just basically go to e-visa Turkey. You pay $50 online, and boom, in 2 minutes you got a visa. That's bloody amazing. I think that's what it should be like for every country. Apply, pay money, get visa, all done in 5 minutes, and then you should be able to travel to any country in the world like that. But that's you accidentally left. There was a bug, actually. There was a bug. I remember last time, right? Yeah, I got you, man. There's a lot of cheap surgeries in Turkey that attracts people too. That I didn't know. Makes sense. Although for cosmetic surgery, I thought that they go to the Eastern Europe. I know that for the dental, right? I think a lot of European people they go to countries like Poland, I think, or Romania, right? Because they're much cheaper there to do. Hi, Mikey. What's up, man? I am back, but I am on my laptop, okay? And my laptop doesn't have a lot of those things that I had in my Twitch, usual Twitch broadcast. No those buttons, no alerts, nothing. So I apologize for that. Okay, great. Hi, Kalmark. Kalmark, you're actually a subscriber, so if you tell me your Lichess nickname, you'll be in the Simul. Guys, we have a Simul starting in 20 minutes, so if you don't know about it, if you're a subscriber, you go to this link in the chat. My wife got accepted to Strasbourg University. Thank you, Chesao. Yeah. Kalmar, you are Kalmar, right? Except that you have C in Twitch chat and you don't have C here, right? But I think Leon Beast, okay. Vlad is here, all right. Kaspa Branca, you need to be a subscriber, sir. Yeah, so actually she got accepted into the university. She arrived basically 2 days ago. And the procedure, the registration to the French university is not a simple one. You have to do it online, then you have to do a lot of things, other things online, and it's all in French. I mean, you can Google Translate a lot of that stuff, but still, it kind of reverts to the French once you misclick it or something. And it's so difficult to register because there's like so many things you need to go through and pick, yeah, and it's very complicated. So I thank God, I had my education in the US because it looks so much simpler in the US. When I'm moving as soon as the borders open for the travelers outside of the European Union. I mean, I need to be an exception to travel to Europe right now, and I don't have an exception. There is no tournament in Turkey, but my Russian visa was ending. Okay, I still lived in Russia on a visa. I couldn't get the permanent residence there. And frankly, it's like really cold in St. Petersburg. I don't understand how a lot of grandmasters, even Peter, Settler lives there. I mean, there are some nice neighborhoods in St. Peter, but my God, that city is so cold and so windy. Jesus Christ, man! We lived there for almost 3 years, and it was no summer. Summer this year was only about 3 weeks maximum. The rest of it was rainy. It was windy. It was chilly. It was awful. Yeah, the city is beautiful, but it's just not worth it. Um, no, it's worse than that. Um, UK is cold, -10. It depends on the wind, man. It could be cold, but the wind makes things either much worse or like really worse. Yeah. And in St. Peter, those winds they were like killing it. Maybe it was -10, but it felt like -30, -40. And in Turkey right now it's like +30. At night, I think it's +25 at least. Yeah. So I was fed up with that, so I couldn't take it anymore. It's just too cold. So hopefully France will be better, and she said that's really nice there. But of course, the thing is, you know, I'm already together with my wife for the last 5 years. We got married for the last. We got married almost 2 years ago, but we haven't been separated that much during that time. So maybe the maximum amount we were separated for was like 2 months in this 5 month, 5 years period, and that's it. Usually we go together everywhere. So, not easy. Bernie! What's up, man? I see Bernie 17103. Your answer. Okay. Yes, exactly, Mr. Bonte Vascara. It does your bones like feel humidity. Yeah. Do you have plans to return to the US? You know, I think a man should be able to travel the world because the earth doesn't belong to any nation. It's been there before humanity for billions of years, right? Hopefully it will be there after. And human got very short lifespan. And I would really, really like to see more of our planet before my time is over. Yeah. And just staying in one place for me is not like it. Hi Vlad, yeah, you're in. I would really love to see more of the planet. All right. So I've lived in the U.S. I've lived in Russia. What else have I lived? I've been to a lot of countries. I didn't really stay there much, but hopefully, staying in Europe will help. Then we definitely want to go to China or Japan, but probably China because my wife specializes in the Eastern culture, right? And Chinese, so we're thinking about that. And then I'm actually thinking about checking out, Latin America. Who was my favorite player ever? Dr. Lasker. Hold on a second. This music is getting. I don't understand why is it so loud. It's only 3% loud. I don't get it. Why this music is so loud? Let me check the sound again. Общая громкость. No, that doesn't look right. Sound, where is it? System. Okay. Dynamics. I don't have dynamics. My god, this Windows 10 really sucks in terms of this. Alright, where's the old school control panel? That one was really good. Okay. Okay, control panel. Оборудование звук. Okay. Громко говорит в наушнике. One second, guys. I'm trying to figure out all this levels. Microphone is connected. Okay. Right. I just saw it earlier, and I've lost it again. There was some kind of control panel for the Real-time audio. Bounce. Okay. Microphone. Is microphone okay? Because it seems to be a little bit off. Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. I wasn't watching the chat. Wait, is that guy return again? Penguin Raiders. Penguin GM is rating with a party of 317. Oh my god. That's quite a raid. Thank you so much, guys. You hear me fine? I hear no music. Okay, good. Raids. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Nice emote with the penguin, man. Thank you, Mr. Tang. All right. Thank you very much. Leon Beast, you're out? Okay. Congratulations on second place, man, but you gotta beat Firuza sometime, man. I mean, you can do it. We believe in you. After all, you're the fastest gun in the West. Yeah? Okay. Anish is here. Leon is back. Okay. Just need to get better at chess. Well, yeah, that's the problem, right? I mean, Ali Reza is now the age where he's still a high schooler or something, yeah? And I mean, he'll be studying in France. He has time to study chess. Yeah, that's true. If you're around 19, 20, then yeah, then studying chess is complicated because you have to gamble on whether you make enough money to make it a living. And in the US, it is very difficult, yeah? So there are two choices. You either try to get better at chess and gamble that you can make it to the top, I would say even top 20 in the world. Or you can do other things, yeah. Very, not that easy. I mean, it's much easier to get sponsors, you know, when you have such a huge popularity, the one that Firuza has, right? Plus, of course, it helped that he was invited to Magnus Carlsen tournaments, right? But I would say that about 3 or 4 years ago, when he was just playing, remember when he was playing in those chess.com arenas, right? Streamers, arenas. He was not that strong. He was not that strong at all. I thought you were strong at that point, but yeah, but he was probably studying chess all the time. So yeah, that's true. Dude, if you want to improve quick, I'll tell you the secret. All right, I'll tell you the secret. That is, you gotta study with some strong and experienced GMs. I would advise you strongly to talk to Yasser Servan and do some training sessions with him one-on-one. All right. Yeah, there's a bug that throws people off the Simul. I know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Vlad was also kicked out, yeah. So we're starting in 8 minutes, guys. Yeah. So no, I'm saying, actually, when I was younger, that was those conversations, even conversations without actual, studying together, but like Spassky told me, think about critical positions. You have to feel them, and then you have to stop, and that's where the turning point of the game is, right? You have to find it. And some other guys give some other advice, and I also had training session with Yasser, and that helped my understanding with the structures and his look at the squares, right? Okay. Yes, the system sucks. So again, and you have a lot of great grandmasters in the US who are basically not doing much during the coronavirus, right? So talk to them. I would actually advise you also to approach people with different styles, right? Again, Shabba, Shabba, obviously. I love his style. I mean, he also taught me a lot of dynamics. John Fedorowicz, and again, Yasser, having, study with those people helps a lot. So try to get those training sessions with these guys. You will improve, man, by a lot. Okay. All right. So, Vukrokov, you need to be yes, sir. You need to be a Twitch subscriber, man, to play. All right. Ah, good. Wait, you have still dad. Right. Okay, that's important. Yeah. My God. Okay. Yeah. Well, gotta work with that. Okay. Good luck, man. Thank you for raid. See you guys. Okay. Yeah. My relationship with my father was something I wouldn't wish anybody. Yeah. Okay. That was the reason why I was so happy to quit chess when I did, and finally, finally become free later in life. And I became a free guy only when I was 30, and that was too late. Yeah, basically half of my life, more than half of my life was gone. Okay, what else? Okay, who is missing? Who is missing? Who is my subscriber and not in the Simul, guys? We're starting in 4 minutes. Yeah, I need to shave. Yeah, I need to shave. I need to put different shirt. I look like a homeless person right now. I know. Okay, I'm actually a homeless person. No, not exactly homeless, but in terms of the home country right now, moving between different spots. No, that was a Russian barber, by the way. That was a good barber, by the way. Ah, wait, barber is the one who is doing the this thing, the mustache and stuff, right? And the haircut is being done by the wait, but barbers do both, yeah? Yeah. Wait. Okay. Haircut is done by somebody else. Hairdresser. My God. Ah, okay. Use USS Archerfish. Okay. Vino, are you in the Simul, man? Because I see more people joining. And there are about 3 minutes left from start. Do you know Kevin Bordy? Yes, that name sounds familiar. I think it's a streamer from France, yeah? Tweety Bird. Yes, I should definitely say hello to him sometime. Yeah. But once I move to France, I'll get to know a lot of streamers. I know a lot of grandmasters already, but I never really talked to them much. We're different. Okay. By the way, the bug where people are getting kicked out of the events is still present, so we have to be alert. If you're getting kicked out, tell me immediately, alright? Bordy draw versus Carlson with Grob opening. Yes, I think I heard about that. Yes. But then again, Carlson can play anything, right? I remember there was this, do you speak French? No, I don't speak French, but I would have to learn, yeah? I would have to learn. Which is good. Alexander Rustamov, Mr. Rustamov, long time no see. Yeah, nice to see you, man. Mr. Chesau, you are a subscriber, sir. You're not playing, right? Did you apply? Yeah, Mr. Rustamov, you should stream, by the way. Guys, this is another old school Grandmaster. I'm talking about Alexander Rustamov. Yeah, we used to play a lot when Naka was still 16, yeah? Okay. Ah, Rudy, okay. So that's you. Yeah, I get dissociated when different nicknames. So I'm looking at this guy named Oxycontin IR. I know this guy was my subscriber, but I don't see him in the chat. So I'm waiting for this guy to actually type something in the chat. And so I can add him, yeah? But Mr. Oxycontin, if you're in the chat, please say something. And then I can add you. Alright. DJ Punk, let's party. DJ Punk, you are subscribed. So you need to go to the... yeah, you need to go to this. You already subscribed, Mr. DJ Punk. You are my subscriber. Somebody gave you a gift subscription or something. You can actually play. Okay? Yeah, just go to this link and join, okay? And then Leon Beast. Yeah, I see. All right, we are starting as soon as I get Leon Beast and DJ Punk in the Simul. Leon Beast, you are not. Come on, click on that link and get in, man. Leon Beast is back. How I finished Arena? I think I made it to top 100. I'm pretty happy about it. All right. Okay. We are starting, guys. So last minutes. Last minute. DJ Punk, let's party. What is your Lichess nickname? What do you mean it says page not found? It is found. People are joining by clicking on that page. Oh, whoa. Right. The start. You need to do the lop without the start, man. Yeah, I see. For some reason it joined the start. Go to this link, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't, because start got added to the link, and that's how you the singularity. I don't see you, man. Ah, I see you. Okay. And gentlemen, that's about it, okay? We are starting. Right. We are starting, guys. Sorry. Alright, good luck. Everybody have fun. And good luck, yeah? Enjoy. Don't expect much from me. It's 2 o'clock in the morning after all. So I have to play something solid against Rudy because I think he killed me last couple of games in the Simuls. So I'm playing something very, very solid. Yeah. Again, everybody should have a couple of different openings for each occasion in case you need to win or in case you need to be very solid and draw is good enough. So having those options will be very helpful in your tournament situation. Yeah. Turn auto switch on. What? Auto switch? Where is auto switch? Below the scoreboards. Oh, okay. Great, thank you. Ah, yeah, okay, now that makes sense. Whoa, a lot of d4 players, my god. What's going on? f5. g6. b3. Wow. Okay. Okay. Everybody playing London system. Everybody is a fan, yeah? I know, it's a pretty damn good system, yeah, very solid. Feels like you can't lose, man. I agree. Yeah, that's how I feel when I play London systems, like I can't lose with whites. Like, ever. Of course I do, but at least doesn't happen very often. In fact, it is very rare. Nimzo! I haven't played Nimzo in years, so you're very lucky. You actually caught me playing Nimzo. Uh, oh, this is perfect music. I love this instrumental thing. Here I usually play e6, although knight c6, knight f6 is also good, but a3, very, very old line. Okay, in the recent Carlsen tournament, somebody played also Alekhine. I'm not sure who was that. What did I do here? I played b6, I think. Okay, some Spanish here. Oh, d4. Wow, okay. Again, bishop g4. d4 pawn attack. Wow. Okay. Wait. This is the very dead line. Anish, I think you played this line before, yeah? And bishop c5 is also possible, e5, d5, but I'm not ready to go on that line. If I play knight e4, then it's gonna be that line, yeah? Alright, let's see it. Very, very old theory. Very old theory. I think it's bishop f5. Okay, the bishop on d3 is protected. I don't have e5 right now. That is good. But we're preparing. We're gonna prepare that. The good old Breyer system. And I like e5 here. Ooh. This is getting heavy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is e4, yeah? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. I don't know. Okay, let's play knight c6. Let's see what you're gonna do. Castles, castles, castles. And somebody blunders the piece. 97, that was the whole point. Where is this knight going? Knight c5, bishop c4, check, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Alright, b6. Where does that queen go? I think queen d8 is also possible. And I kind of like d4 here, although it looks a little bit suspicious, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of lagging in the development department. Bishop on b2 is looking at this pawn. So knight f5 maybe. Ah, okay, yeah, that's correct. But you have to give me a bishop, yeah? You will have to give me your bishop. Knight g5, is it serious? I don't know. Kind of like to play 5 in one move. Wait, is that how they play? I thought they took only. I thought they played d3 here because otherwise I can just grab this. Okay. Somebody copies moves. Uh-huh. Okay, so probably bishop b6 time. Okay, interesting. Alright, e6 for now. Queen a6. Yeah, this is the standard way to equalize, yeah? Wait, you just want a tempo compared to the Berlin, yeah? Is that the trick? Is that how that works? Yeah, maybe you just want a tempo, yeah? I mean, if I play 96, then you really win a tempo. Alright, hold on a second. Let me check the chat. Did I just... Somebody got kicked out? Sorry. Somebody wake up? Leslie? Burgers? Gradiosus, thank you. 1K bits badge. I don't know what they give you for that, but good job, man. Okay. You know what? Let's play knight f6. You know what? Let's do that. I'm still a big fan of the Berlin endgame. I mean, I love endgames in general, but f5 finally. 7. Immediately grab that pawn. Okay, this is gonna be complicated. But I should be able to play this move. Knight 94. Nice trap, but knight b8. Okay. Can I just play bishop d7 here? Maybe I can't, yeah? Just should have grabbed and rook d8 or something. You are allowing me to play that move, which is good for me, I guess. So thank you very much. f6. Now the computer was talking about moves like rook b8 or something. b5. Bishop d4 actually looks very interesting, but I don't know. Let's play queen d7. Fine. Queen d7, knight d5, and I can't take the knight. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. I still like queen d7. Okay, bishop e2. So this is more or less main line. Okay, looks good. Now I have to play something like f6, I think, first. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the correct way of playing this stuff. 28 maybe. f5 looks reasonable, but 97. Okay, what is this position now? Looks very equal to me. I play rook c4, how are you going to protect that pawn? Yeah, usually you need to put the knight on a6 back to b8, c6, a5, c4. I'm trying to save tempi on that. Okay. So what's going on? Why the Dutch defense has a bad reputation? I'm not sure why it has bad reputation. It's a Grandmaster's rating with a party of 2. Thank you so much. Mycological gifted tier 1 sub to Dr. JGC. Thank you so much, Mr. Mycological. Thank you very much. Okay, now you can play 5 actually. And ideally this knight should go to d6, but... Okay, what is this position? What is this position? I think one of the Armenian players killed me by playing that move. Yeah, knight b5, yes, correct. Okay, I missed this. Giving me a pair of bishops, thank you so much. Aha, just like that. Interesting. And white is planning to attack, I guess, yeah. Alright, then we change of plans. Let's open the A file for the rook. And you have to play f4 in such situations. Don't even think, just play it. And knight d4 looks very strong. Knight a5 b5 is the standard expansion of the Spanish game. Okay. Alright, good thing is that the breakfast should be ready soon. Yeah, I think they start at like 6 o'clock in the morning. But the way they do breakfast in Turkey is frigging amazing, actually. It is nothing but amazing. You have tables, and then you have... Okay, hold on a second. What is going on here? What is going on here? Yeah, I don't want to play c5 and weaken my knight. My knight is nicely placed on d5. Nicely placed. So let's just play bishop e7. Complete developments. Knight b5 might be a threat or might be not. Who knows? But I kind of like to play bishop d7 anyway. Bishop e5. Oh, so that's how we roll, yeah? That is how we roll. You're giving me a pair of bishops. Why so nice? Yeah, when people are so nice, it generally rings the alarm bells immediately. And I'm trying to figure out what did I do to deserve that. I mean, that's pretty fair expectation, isn't it? Well, the knight on e5, of course, gonna look very nicely, right? So that's that. But apart from that, I don't see a reason why I should not just take this knight. Yeah, but I don't want to help him centralize the knight, yeah, to e5. On the other hand, if I play bishop f6, it's just gonna be a trade, and white will be fine. What else can I do? Bishop d6 doesn't compute. Bishop g4 is the first impression, intuition move. However, what do I achieve by playing that? Not much. What else can I do? Actually, I probably should just grab this guy. Bishop d5? What the heck is going on? What the heck? Why are you giving me that bishop? Mr. Anish, he should have played queen h5 because he created a double threat of knight g5 and knight c5, okay? Because now I can just hit your knights and be very happy about it. And I'll be a very happy camper. Okay, f4, alright, aggressive play. And bishop g5, that was the idea. Queen d3. Okay, that means we can probably grab the pawn on h5. And we should be very happy camper. However, f3 looks very, very nice with the idea of knight e2. And that basically forces white to accept pawn structure, which is not that great for him. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna play f3. Knight c4, and we're just gonna play h6 maybe? Or just castle actually. Alright, this is definitely good for black. The only question is how we're gonna play here. Okay, but this is not so simple, yeah. I mean, it looks very good for black, but there gotta be something concrete too, which I don't see. Alright, but I like e5, so I'm gonna play e5. And e5 probably will be played. Centralize or knight d4 immediately. Knight d4 looks good. f4 is probably not that great. I mean, it looks very attractive, but I don't think that's a good move. Okay, bishop g5 looks normal. d5 looks very sexy here, but queen e8 is good enough. And we don't trade the bishop. We don't trade the bishop, although no, we don't trade the bishop, period. No, although. Nothing with although. Okay. Yeah, just castle, I guess. I don't see any problem with that. a4. I think that's theory, right? c5. Grab. d8. Queen f2 makes sense. Also makes sense for me to play knight b4, try to ruin your pawn structure, right? And g5 also makes a lot of sense. And bishop e3, that was the idea. a5. Yeah, but white is now suddenly on the defensive, yeah? You spent time with your queen on f3, a lot of time to be honest, and alright, grab. And then I just win the knight on d4. I should be able to win that knight. After ab4. Okay. This is very close to winning. The only question is how. How am I going to win this? Knight f5 looks nice. The king goes to h2, understandably. And knight goes to c6. We get 3 pawns, that's good. Yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys have problems playing close positions, alright? Yeah. So you guys need to practice playing close positions. That is actually one important skill. It is a skill, and it needs to be practiced. Playing close positions, it's not easy, I know. But it is important to learn that skill. Okay, Mr. Meinke. I like how you play this. I like how you play this position. I don't think I can win this game. So I'm gonna offer you a draw, sir. Yeah, you have no weaknesses, nothing. For me to tackle. In the tournament game between grandmasters, that would be like shake hands. So I'm gonna offer you a draw. Whether you accept it is up to you. Well, he's thinking. Alright, just trade them. T5. This looks a little bit suspicious. Bishop f5. And c4, right? So rook c8. Rook d8, I don't know. Rook d8 looks okay. t5. Wow, 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 wow. Somebody is feeling funky here. However, can I pose a small question to you? What are you gonna do after queen f6, sir? Just a small, tiny bit of a question. Grab, grab. Ooh la la. My god, this is starting to look really bad for white. Yeah, that's the reason why I played 97 and f6. I actually had a game like this against Ilyanov. It was the rapid game or something. And that's the first time I actually improvised. And he was really surprised, and I think I beat him in that game. So that was the first time I played that, and after that I played it continuously because I kind of liked it. I like that new approach. 96 to 94 looks very solid. But let's play rook g8 first. Alright, so black does have this small problem here. But let's see, after bishop g4, probably knight h4 check anyway, yeah. d3. Rating with the party 45, St. Louis Chess Club. Thank you so much, St. Louis Chess Club. We remember you. Hopefully next year, guys. Greetings from VAR. Farujan. How are you, man? How are you, man? Haven't seen you in many years now, yeah? Hopefully you still play in those US Chess Championships. I might play it sometime next couple of years, maybe not. Who? St. Louis Chess Club? They have several streamers there actually, so you're correct. They do have several streamers there. One of them being Varujan Agobian, my longtime teammate, the Olympic teammate. Ooh, King F1. My God. Knight F5 probably, yeah? Looks very strong. I mean, Rook F3 was probably just as strong, but I like Knight F5. Grab. Yes, Anish. Tactics, man. Tactics. Work on your tactics. Okay. Thanks. You're welcome, Minecam. How many games are you playing right now? I don't know. 12 ongoing games. Sounds about right. Alright, d4, knight e4, yeah? Okay. d4 is met by knight e4, rook e3. So if I play knight f5 here and attack that rook, bishop e3. Wait, isn't that where... okay, I see. And I think knight c5 is what they do here, yeah? a3 and then bishop h5. Knight g3 check. Okay. Leon Beast, that's interesting concepts. You give up the exchange, but you sort of lessen my attack, right? I like this concept. Very, very interesting. Probably correct also. However, I like my light squared bishop, sir. I don't think I will give him up so quickly, so I'll play h5 probably. Rook e7 makes a lot of sense, correct. And I probably would like to trade this rook. It's like too active for me. Yeah. Then let's grab this. Rook e8. Your bishop is a beast. Are you saying that Leon Beast was named after my bishop? That doesn't sound right. My God. My eyes are at this buffet situation here. It's like, I can take so many things, yeah? I can take the queen, I can play for mate, maybe, but then queen d5 check. Queen d5 check, ruins it, okay. No mate. Knight h1. Probably good enough, yeah? Yeah. Alright, and then we play rook h8 maybe. And f3 I think is interesting, but I don't think it should work, to be honest. So well, you gotta grab this piece, right? You do get nice pawns, but that piece is important. So let's grab this knight. Wait, and then you have knight b5, and then I still kick that knight out, right? So let's grab this guy. ab5. Yes, nice pawn chain for white. I agree. This is a very nice chain. However, my bishop on c5, he blocks the entire chain. And now I wanted to play rook e8 here. And this should be okay. Grab the bishop. Grab the pawn. Grab the pawn. Okay, rook e1, I dig it. I think I like this move, yes. I dig this move. Okay. Now, of course, is the question where my pieces should be. I like this bishop on c5, to be honest. So let's do that. Oh my god, triple pawns on the f line. Is flagging allowed or are you gonna cry like a baby? Wendy Carr. Do you even know how babies cry? I don't think this guy knows the meaning of what babies cry. What is this new haircut? How did I miss this? I don't know. I don't know how you missed this, man. Yeah, it's amazing. What happened that you missed it? Alright, king f7 would be a total Stanis move, yeah? Mr. Stanis loved his... I'm gonna play knight g6. g4. Mr. Aruru, I will take you up on this offer and I will grab this pawn. Wait. No, but a3, d4, right? So it should be okay. Okay. Now the only thing is the problem is the knight, my knight on b6. That is the only problem. Okay. Just rook e7, rook d5, rook d5 looks good. And we're going to the endgame, of course. Rook f8 looks good. Queen g4 check looks good. And now queen f3. That was the reason why I took the pawn on a3. Not to grab that thing, but knight c4. I don't understand this move, but okay. Grab. King f7. King belongs in the center. The king belongs in the center. That's axiom 101. Okay, let's trade queens. And if I play d4, okay. So I have extra rook, right? That means my position is pretty good. Okay, how do I win this? I need to queen d1 back. Let's put the queen on e5. grab. Wait, what did I play in that position? Queen f3. 10 games ongoing. What? f6. I grab. Wait, I was thinking about playing at that position, then what happened? What move did it make for me? Have you seen the Mevlevi Sema whirling dervish ceremony? I have not seen the ceremony, Mr. Dr. Iago HC. Blank Frank, Frank, thank you. Oh, you resigned, I see. Well, thank you for the rook. Queen h4 looks okay. Then of course you have king h8, right? For those occasions you play king h8. Alright, and now this is where you play queen f4 and continue the attack. Kung Fu the legend continues. '97. Standard trades. Right. Kick your opponent off the open files. Offer the superior trades. Looks good. Please play Hippo again. I will. Lol. Trash talk at its best. Trash talk. Trash talk. Anybody sees any trash talking anywhere? Oh, you played f3, you resigned? Oh, I see. I'm not sure why I resigned though. You had pretty decent drawing chances there, man, by the way. I don't know why you resigned so early. Well, queen c1 wins the queen. That's good enough. King f1. All right. That's an interesting move. That is a very interesting move, sir. Very, very interesting. Wow, okay. I like this move for white. Takes his king away from the g file, away from the pinning by bishop c5, and bishop f5 knight e4 is prepared. I would say that's a pretty damn good move, man. Pretty damn good move. Yeah, that knight e4 might be a problem, yeah. I like my rook on the d file, but I don't see how I can... Also c4. Yeah, c4 might be a problem later. Might be a problem later. So I have active pieces, but they're not really doing much. That is the problem. So what I'm gonna do here, I don't know. I think I like rook g6 here. Now, given the situation with white triple pawns, I think it's a good time to play king f7 finally. And of course we play h4. Of course, that's a given. Knight g6, and the question is where that rook is gonna go. Rook probably goes to h2, and the knight on g6 becomes bad. Okay, so white played knight d2. I like that move. Yeah, good move. Okay. So probably I'll just have to play slowly. So that means knight g3. c5 looks good. Rook f7. Rook g8. No mate for you. And in this endgame, actually, one of the easiest things to do, if you don't know what to do, would be just to sort of trade the rook for a knight and play the pawn endgame with an extra pawn. That is sort of like the easiest thing to do, to convert the advantage. 97 was very hasty. Should play rook h8 first. Sort of setting up that attack on the h file, right? Thank you for following. His queen on h4 was defended by the bishop, so that was not the reason. Yes, correct. So, as I was saying, sometimes just giving up the exchange is the easiest thing to do. Now we have a simple endgame. Maybe not so simple, but yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's the thing that I missed. Knight b5. Correct. So the question is knight c4. And bishop e4, of course, looks very, very nice, but I think I can just make do with the rook d8. Then you play bishop e3 anyway, and yeah, this should be better for black. But it's not easy. Like the esports fella says, not easy. They actually say easy, but then everybody is laughing because they know it's not easy. Okay. Now this is a tricky situation here. I don't think white can get to my pawn on h6, but at the same time I cannot make progress. So let's bring the king over. Right, okay. Yes. 93. Good. Good. Where should I put my bishop? Where should that bishop be? Yeah, because if I play bishop g6 and he closes the g file, which is not something that I really wanted to do. How about bishop h7 maybe? It's kind of far, but 94. Okay. Have you ever thought about getting into boxing? Not really. My father was a boxer and he really thought about it, and he said that I should do something where my head will not get hit often. How do you have patience to play so many games? It's your job, man. Your job is to be good at something. Okay. That knight is really going to g4, I see, yeah? And white wants to play b6 maybe, and then queen c7. That would be my guess. Alright, so I wanted to try this, and knight d6, or maybe just rook h8 and go for the attack, yeah? On the other hand, you might play queen b5. I'm not sure what kind of attack I will get then. Alright, this music needs to change. Alright, this is better. Alright, okay, let's go. Rook h8. Ah, tricky. Sneaky and tricky. Terrible combination. Ah, okay. Rook g7, queen c7, rook d7, yeah? Queen d7, knight f6 check. Yeah, that's not something that I would like to see. Queen c7. Yeah, that's nice try, man. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to take on e4, that's for sure. Then what I'm gonna do? What am I going to do here? I like my knight on f4, looks very strong, but doesn't do much there, to be honest. He doesn't do much there. Yeah, that queen c7 is the problem. So if I do something like this, h3 looks good. Knight f1, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Knight f1 looks good. Alright, how do I play this position? I don't know. I don't know. Where my knights should be placed, that's the big question. Okay, so this knight should probably stay on g5, yeah? Alright. Fine, let's trade. Fine. And where this bishop must go? Where will this bishop go? I would like to keep this bishop in the active position. Yeah, so let's see if it works. I don't know if it works. Queen e7. Let's bring the queen home. Queen b4 with the idea of rook c7. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, okay. Probably I misplayed this, yeah. Fine. But now time is gone. Time is gone for that move. Rook c1 is coming, yeah. You could have traded bishop for the knight long time ago. Maybe. The question is, do I want to trade it or not? Right? That's the question. Knight g4 looks good. Yeah, I think Leon Beast, as usual, managed to outplay me here. Yeah, he usually does outplay me. Alright, so let me try this. Knight h5. That's gotta be mate. There's got to be mate here. Yeah, they have the Fish Random tournaments with Gary, with Fabiano, with Wesley, and Nakamura, of course. Yeah. I don't think Magnus is playing though. Wait, he is playing because he's playing with Gary, right? Yeah. Guys, no, let's not forget it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me, so I'm a little bit slow, okay? Um, and I'm also quite hungry. I think I ate everything there was here. Because you need to compensate for that energy that you spend, right? Yes, Wesley is the world champion, guys. Come on. Wesley is the world champion in Fisher Random. Alright. Why is everybody thinking? Come on, guys. You're very strong. You're all very strong. Have you ever dreamed about being world champion? No, I couldn't quite get that picture in my head. I couldn't quite see myself as a world champion, so no. Alright, so what is the situation now? Mr. Rudy is down to the last 2 minutes. That's why we are now getting some serious action here. Okay. You should have sat on the clock and moved once Gata fell asleep. That is an interesting strategy, Mr. Sternum. I don't think it would have actually worked, but you can always try it later, yeah? No, come on, guys, no. We play chess. Who needs sleep when you can play chess? Come on, guys. Admit it. You're addicted to playing chess. I mean, we all are addicts. Rook h3 looks pretty badass. Rook h4 also, but I like rook h3. Alright, this position. What is this position, right? Rook g8 looks pretty strong to me. So I'm gonna play that. And then, Mr. Anish, I can just give you a tempo by playing king f6 and force your king away from d4. And that's how you win. Scotch opening, pretty cool. Fischer chess, I love Fischer chess. The fine gentleman, the pawn ending should resign. Mr. Doctor, they can resign whenever they feel like it. Don't force the issue, man. Let people play. Knight f5. Knight f5. Is that gonna be knight c5? That will be a lot of work for me, yeah. However, if I don't play that, actually maybe I should just take on f3 here and transfer into the queen endgame, which should be winning theoretically. Can I do any mates? Knight f5, knight c5, knight e3, queen e3. There will be no mates. And that knight on c5 will be a monster. But knight on c5 is coming anyway. I need to get my queen on the h2. Is there any way for me to do that? Again, it's a toss between rook h4 and knight f3. Rook h4, knight c5, rook f4. a4, at least I will be able to play e5, or I'll also be able to play rook h4 and queen c7 later, yeah? But your king will run here, so the question is, what have I achieved? Then queen a6, some queen trades, my god, yeah. Alright, I need to play safe, I'm just gonna go and trade stuff, because if I allow your knight to go to c5, it's not gonna be good for anybody. Queen e3. There is something wrong with this move, but I don't know what it is. I just get a feeling there is something wrong with this queen e3 move. But I can't quite put my finger on it. I just feel it's not the best move here, but who knows. Yeah, that pawn on b6 will be quite a pain in the ass, yeah? I don't think I can get to that pawn. I don't think I can get to that pawn. I don't really want to trade the queens either. My god. Queen e3, what a move. Maybe something wrong is not with the move, but with me, yeah? Because I don't see anything. It's one nice move that you played. Very strong. Very, very strong move. Alright, so we'll have to do this, I guess. Grab. Oh, the bishop goes to a d3. Wow, okay. And it's not bad. What? Knight f5 just wins the exchange. Knight f4 threatens what? Rook g4, rook f4, then rook c7, rook f4, knight f2. That was a problem. Yes, rook f4, knight f2. Come on, man. Yeah, not bad. No, rook f. I saw rook f4, of course, but then just knight f2, and there's a double threat of knight h3, rook c7, and it's just bad. All right, so let's play this first, right? Yeah. All right. Fine, rook f6. Okay. Queen d2 and knight on h6. That's kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. So I need my bishop on d7 instead of b7. That's what I need. So that's what we're gonna do. King f2, allowing me to play e4. All right, thank you very much. Rook b1. Seems strange. What will be your next move then? Bishop c5 back. Alright, so this is the situation now. What is this position, gentlemen? What is this position? I have no clue. No clue. Ugh. 3, 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. I have one extra pawn. However, that pawn kind of sucks. Doesn't feel like extra pawn at all. So I'd like to push my D and E pawns ideally, but I don't see it. Queen and A4 is not bad. If I open my king too much, there will be too many checks. If I give c6 pawn, white will have two passed pawns connected. That's not good either. So what am I going to do here? I think I have no choice but to play g5, yeah? No choice at all. Bishop d3. Okay. Yeah, this is sort of crazy position. As I mentioned before, I need to trade this knight on g4 and bring my bishop back into the game. So that's what am I doing. My bishop needs to take control over these squares here. You're welcome for the game. Yes, candidate moves are very important, gentlemen. I agree. Rook c7. Probably good timing for this move. So let me just grab this thing. And now the question is, should I play e5 and just go with these pawns or take the pawn? And you know the answer, right? Because I cannot imagine giving away free stuff, right? So no free stuff. Yeah, Mr. Leon Beast, I think you misplayed it. You played a little bit too fast. I mean, it's probably still a draw. I don't think you're gonna win this. I don't think I might win this, but it looks like a draw at some point. But a lot of fights still left, yeah. I mean, I got rid of your very important pawn, finally. Thank goodness. Now the question is where this bishop should go, yeah? Bishop f4 looks normal. A lot of checks. Potential badass checks, yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably a draw. Probably a draw. Have too many weak pawns. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. Non-winnable. In fact, I probably should just make a draw here, yeah? I might potentially lose this. Actually, if I had traded the queens... there, yeah, maybe I should have traded the queens and play the pawn endgame, yeah? Tricky though. Yeah, okay. He just missed the skewer. Thank you, Androk. Alright, what did I miss? What skewer did I miss? I know I missed something. I wasn't sure what I missed. Queen e3. Good move. Good move. Last Simul. On the first board you get 130, you win. Interesting rule. Vlad, I don't know why you played c4, man. You should not play with your structure like that. Oh, that was bad. I see. I misplayed my position, okay. Yeah, because you lose the piece now, yeah? Rook c8 and b5. Yeah, you should be always careful when you open position like that, because you open the files towards your king. And potential threats like that, yeah? Andromeda playing very solid chess, as usual. How for you draw, Mr. Twinkle Twos? Not bad. Wavings from Dominican Republic. Friendly dude, you found my gameplay against Kasparov and new a guy from the chess Simul. Okay, great. Well, alright guys, welcome. Welcome, new guys. The veterans are welcome, especially. Yeah, this second game is actually considered to be equal. So probably I have to play knight a4 and force that a little bit more equal scenario. Black is a little bit more equal than white here, I think. Then again, it's just my opinion. 40 moves draw. Leon Beast is thinking. Okay. Nice. I like this move, man. I really like this move. I like this move. Good job. King walks to h3. Perfect. Perfect play. Okay. I hope you guys love endgames as much as I do. I mean, endgames, they're so nice. Admit it, you guys love endgames, right? Yeah, knight f2. Yeah, okay. Good job, by the way. Yeah, so this king g4, potential threats. I mean, I can play rook e7, but it's kind of boring move to play. So I don't want to play boring chess. I want to play nice chess. Knight f4 allows white king to sort of become very active, and in the endgames, active king is very important. So Mr. Leon Beast knows exactly what he is doing, and that is always good. So knight actually going to f6 here, because I'm gonna cover the e4 and cover the g4 square. h5. Okay. This looks very interesting. So I guess I will grab this pawn because I am a pawn grabber after all. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What is this position, gentlemen? Gentlemen! Okay. 93 or something, right? extra pawn, but it doesn't really matter. Although white king is kind of a little bit awkward, yeah. So the question is, can I bring my king somewhere where he can make a difference? Theoretically, if we trade the knights for a draw, white just needs to give up his bishop for the d pawn. So it is a draw regardless, right? It is a draw regardless. Alright, let's see if Mr. Leon Beast is willing to defend this position. And I'm pretty sure he is. A couple more moves, Mr. Leon Beast. I know it's a draw, but for the sake, for the audience sake, yeah? But okay. The thing is, I need to cut off this bishop to make this pawn move, right? But bishop can go so many different places, and the only hope that I have is to sort of cut off white king, but it's just a draw. So I'm gonna offer the draw, and yeah, and see, even with the cut off king, the bishop just is good enough. I think I had a game with Andromeda, something like this. Also the end game, right? So let's see. See, with the king on e3, alright, offer you draw, Mr. Leon Beast, because, you know, it's obvious you can make this draw. So, alright, let's just demonstrate it to our people. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I know. But okay, come on, it's a draw. Yeah. Alright, good job, man. Good job. Andromeda in time trouble. Andromeda's game is lost, yeah? Sure. Well, did anybody beat me today, actually? Ah, no, because we had only 14 people play. Yeah. All right. See? Now you can feel it, right? Black is just that little bit tiny better, right? You can feel it. The difference in knights. My pawns are on the light squares, that is true, but your bishop cannot get to them. Because knights are covering everything, and the white's knights, they are on the defensive, alright? No problem, Mr. Chess Lover. Okay, not bad. More space, yeah, the space factor is also important. However, it is the time factor which is becoming important, because defending this position with less than a minute on the clock might be a challenge, even for me. Gata very aggressive today? I'm not very aggressive. Or maybe it's just because it's warm here, you know? When it's cold, the body conserves the energy, right? To protect itself from cold. But when the weather is nice, when it's really warm and hot, I would say, yeah, then all that energy the body gives to the brain. That is why people who live in the south, they actually, I think, they actually do very good in chess. I mean, still a draw. Still a draw. But I can't just offer a draw because, you know, there's still some intrigue in the position. So we're gonna save that intrigue, right? And now white is actually faced with a choice whether to take on f5 and make this d5 pawn very weak, or play something else. So the thing is, if black plays f4, that's draw. I cannot play f4. I have to take on a4 and hope for increased access to some squares for my bishop. And cold helps you focus and heat makes you dizzy and hazy. Okay. Yes, that is true. But okay, it's just a basic supposition. Yeah. You guys are correct, of course. So grab. And now bishop goes to g4, of course, to make sure we are tying up these knights for the defense. And I don't like white position now at all. Yeah, that means that white misplayed this endgame somewhere. Because this position is probably not good at all. Very passive. Yeah. Andromeda, you need to work on the endgames, man. Sorry, dude. Too passive. Yes. Now, you see, because he allowed me to put him to Zugzwang. Basically just take and play king f4, yeah? And now two pawns are under attack and unpleasant choices for white. Although if I take on a4, he can take on a4 and play knight e3, but he needs to make a move. And that is kind of a Zugzwang, right? Otherwise he would just take on e4, take bishop a4, play knight e3, but even then a3 and knight c3, right? Or knight c3 and a3 actually would be a problem for white. Yeah, two weaknesses, correct. Well, that's a traditional view, but in reality you have no pina coladas, you have no margaritas, and you don't have a view at the beach. Alright, that's the reality. It's like that famous saying about the thinking, yeah, about the, what is it, like the dream and the reality, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think white probably has to play 93. I think that's his only chance, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I think it's just bad position. Yeah. Yeah, I think 93 must be played with the idea of knight f5. I think that's the only choice for white. I don't see anything else. Knight b2, knight f5, right? Probably losing, but at least something. But probably losing still. Which opening you wish would be named after me? Yeah, okay. Alright, so 93, correct. And now we have a situation, right? What to do here? I'm sure the computer would be very happy to pronounce this as plus something. So I need to take this pawn, obviously, but the question becomes what to do after knight f5. That is the main problem. Knight f5, knight e4, bishop e4, king e4, knight d6, king d5, knight b5. And the question is that position winning or not? Probably should be winning, yeah? But it's not an easy win. And now black is faced with a choice. I can play knight a4, I can take on e4, or I can play knight b7. And now herein lies the difficulty, right? Because not a simple win. I don't like knight b7 because it's just too passive. Knight a4, knight d6, knight c3, king d2, and I don't have knight e4. But if my knight goes, then just knight takes b5. And then, so I probably think I have to capture this guy. And we go into that endgame. I suspect that it is winning for black, but I think it's white's best shot anyway. So which opening you would wish to be named after you? None. I don't care. You know, all these things like glory and being famous, they matter when you're younger, yeah, because you feel like you need to prove something. Isn't that like the motivation that drives everybody, especially the youngsters, to heroics and stuff, yeah? To die like a hero, not to die, but okay, but to be remembered as a hero, and etc., etc., etc. And when you get older, you realize that doesn't matter at all. Alright, so I looked at this position, and I think I have to play king e4. That's the best square for the king. Because king needs to go to f4. Right? And yeah, so knight d6, king f4 is probably winning for black. Because knight on d6 will be terribly placed. I think. I might be wrong though. But I don't know. So this is a very difficult position to analyze. Only the computer knows the answer here, and I suspect that the computer will say that this is like, I don't know. If somebody can check a computer's evaluation of this position, it'll be nice. Come on, it's not like I'm saying things like nobody knows. Everybody knows this. But then again, it depends, right? Because I was already a candidate, I played the match for the World Chess Championship, I don't have anything to prove, right? If I didn't have that, maybe I would feel different. So there is always that, right? When you have no achievements at all in your life, then perhaps it is a different take. Um, but again, like somebody famous said once, you can be just a good philosopher. Nobody will take that away from you. Alright, so this is tricky endgame. The king wants to go to f4 and possibly go to g3. However, so I think for white, the ideal place for the knight would be on e3 because he protects the pawn on g2, right? He attacks the pawn on c4, and if black plays king g3, you can always play knight f5 check and sort of offer the trade of your pawn on g2 for pawn on h4. So given all that information, I would play as white here knight c7 with the idea of knight d5, but because you're a very smart dude, then you play knight d3 with black and you deny that square, right? And then you want to play knight f4, knight d5 check yourself. So this is very, very tricky endgame actually. Lila says I'm better. I don't need Lila to know that. I know I'm better. The question is black winning or is white okay? So white actually found a different route for his knight, and the knight goes to c2, e3. Very good move, Andrew. Very good move. I like this. I like this move. I think I have to play king f4, right? And if knight c2, then probably knight a4. Force king d2, then knight c5. Yeah, knight a4. Minus 260. I don't mind. We are here not about like winning or losing, guys. This is an opportunity for us to play something, to discover structures, positions, especially endgames, right? And to learn how to play endgames together. I actually like to think of these streams as more like sparring partner, like, we learn from each other sort of thing, okay? That's how I like to think of the stream. So my idea is to prevent white from playing knight e3. Yes, chess lover, that's okay. Yes, we know. -5, but okay. I still have to find that -5. It's not like -5 in every line, right? It's I would say it's only maybe one line. The second line will be already like way below that. So we gotta find the first line here. We gotta find the first line here. I think it might be related to knight a3, right? Knight a3 or something like that. I think knight a3 is the only move. 91 maybe, but 91 looks kind of silly. Check and then knight g5, right? King g3. I don't know. No moves, please. No moves. No moves. So knight a3, knight e4, king e1. That is my vision. Because you want to take on c4. The idea to play king e1 because you want to meet knight d6 with king f2. So you keep the opposition of the kings. Your knight on a3 kind of sucks, but if I play e4, then we play knight c2 back. And you're ready to play knight e3. Right. So I have to give you this check, but I'm also thinking about king g3 here. King g3, knight c4, king g2, knight e5, h3. What is that position? Knight g4. And then I need to kick this knight out. Knight e4 check, for example. And then knight f6. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it. King g3, let's go. Yeah, don't say the moves, guys. Don't say the moves, please. Knight e4 probably better and safer, and that's the move I would play in the game. But king g3 needs to be checked for sure. I mean, it looks very natural, right? Just push this pawn. Sure, that's the attitude I want to see. Technical endgames are not only interesting, they can make a difference in a very important half a point in your tournament. Alright? Sometimes all it takes is half a point to win a prize, to get that norm, right? And these are important. Well, there's only one move for white, knight g4. There's nothing else. So you know, that's the thing. If you don't see, if there's only one move, you gotta make it without thinking. All right, because all the other moves they're losing, h2 and h1. So knight g4 has to be played, and then you can think of what happens later. All right. But if you don't play knight g4, you just lose the game. So don't waste your time in a position where there is only one move. I mean, the idea is simple. If king g3, then knight e3 and knight f1 stops the pawn. So this is the famous setup, all right? My idea here was to play knight e4 check and then deflect this knight by playing knight f6. And now it's a pretty critical position, and white has only few options here. Yeah, I'll have to show you this famous game, unless some of you already know this. Yeah, how many of you know this position? Why do you need norms if you don't need honor? Success. It is a measure of testing yourself. The more knowledgeable you become, the better you become, the more advanced you are, then you need these things. You still need this validation of yourself, all right? Because as a humans, we need to feel that we are not worthless. We mean something, we are important in this life. Especially to ourselves. All right. Norms is about consistency. No, it's about achieving that level where you think you are. All right. I mean, you do have that vision of yourself, right? Where you are, and having vision is very important. It drives your motivation. It's like, again, if you remember, you watched that Kung Fu the Legend movies, right? Um, okay. So I grab this, right? Yes, he is correct. He had to give up this pawn. So this is a critical endgame. This is a critical endgame. King g1 maybe, but then 95, right? So knight has to go back to d5, let's say. Yes, female cat. But it's okay because in other languages it means other things. Like in Icelandic it means street, right? In Arabic and Tatar it means something else. So I'm very happy that and also in the Filipino somebody told me it means coconut milk. Yeah, I mean it's very nice when your name means so many things to many different nations in the world, right? It's like amazing. What more can you ask? Yeah. All right, so we are going to really test White's position with knight f6 here. We are forcing this knight to surrender the control over the h2 square, because obviously White cannot take this knight, so he has to play something now to keep the balance. Okay. And there are two ways to do this, knight e3 or knight f2. I have a feeling only one of them is correct. I do not know which one it is. I think... yeah, I have no idea. So I'm not gonna say anything. Because I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I think that's the correct way. I think knight f2, h2 is probably losing. But you have to be aware that there are some positions there that... yeah, it is losing. I'll show you why. Wait. It's not necessarily losing, but it was inferior. Alright, knight f1, right? You have to play knight f1. And now we're reaching critical position here. Well, knight f1, correct, and what is this position? Alright, knight h5 looks good. Ah, wait, is it good? Maybe it's not that good, yeah. My god, I'm sleepy. Yeah, this is not clear how I can win this, yeah. I need to find the setup where I can win this, but I don't see it. Yeah, I'll have to show you this trick later once the game ends. All right. That's the thing. Knight f2 might work, because if knight g4, then knight h1, king h1, king f1. Let me show you. Let me show you this position, right? Wait. It is very important to know this position. Let me show you this position, guys. Clear the board, right? So white was what? King here. Anyway, black pawn is on h2. Knight f2, right? King. Alright, this king here. So knight f6. Alright. Black to play. Right. Okay, so knight g4, and then you have knight h1. What? Why is it playing this? All right, never mind. All right, so hold on a second. I'm trying to set that position up, right? Analysis boards. Can I just analyze this? Okay, hold on a second. So king here, right? Knight f2, black king on g2, pawn on h2, and knight on f6, right? So analysis board, black to play. Right. Okay. So the computer says it's winning. However, knight h1, right? See? This position is a draw. Do you see this, guys? After king f1, this is famous draw, because you cannot force white king from these squares if it is black to move. If it is white to move, he loses, but if it's black to move, it's draw. See? And now black has to find a way how to push his knight around and win this position. And of course the computer finds the way, because he finds this knight h5, knight g3, Zugzwang. Yes, and now black is winning. So the reason black is winning, because not because of this, which is a draw, but because he has knight f6, knight h5, knight g3 maneuver. All right. So keep in mind there is this famous drawing idea of stalemating the king in the corner. Wait. What happens? My God, what happens? King f3. Woo! Where did that go? There you go. Yes. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. Tweet-Eyebird. Okay. Right, I'm trying to set up here the same thing. Or sort of the same thing. But see, because white has prevented my pawn from moving to h2, he has way more leeway here. You never seen that one? Okay, I'm happy that I've shown you something that you don't know. But that's because you need to do your studies, endgame studies, guys. All right? You need to do that thing if you want to improve. So we kind of ran a circle, but remember, he was able to play knight e3, knight f1 and reposition his knight, right? That's the reason I played it, so I prevent knight e3, and I'm looking at king g3, and then finally pushing this pawn. That's what I want to do. And of course, it is really well known that the rook pawn is always the most uncomfortable for the knight to deal with. I mean, a lot of people would hear just say, hey man, it's just dead draw, right? I mean, knight holds the pawn, there's no way you can win. But in reality, things are far from being so clear and obvious. Even now, I don't even know if I'm winning or not. I think after king g3, knight f2, h2, we're arriving at that same position, right? And then black should be able to win this. But is he really winning? I don't know. Alright, I need to turn on the conditioner for a second. Be right back. I would open the window, but the heat there is, even at night, is like too much, yeah? And now it looks very similar to the previous position, but is it really that similar? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't think it is very similar, but I think black should be winning here, yeah? Yeah, once the pawn is on h2 and king is cut off, I think this is winning for black. So we will have to look at this. I will quickly look at the end, and then it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll have to get some sleep, man. But now you know how to play for a win. Even in a position like this, you can pose serious problems for your opponents, guys. I think I see the win. So yeah, I think I see the win. So it's probably losing for white. Okay. It's the same idea. Put the king on g2 and then use the Zugzwang at some point with the knight on h1 and king on e1. I mean, it's a different position because the knight on g3 arrives with a check and it is black to move, but even then, king f3 wins, yeah? King f3 wins still, yeah, king f3 wins. You don't need you don't need fancy moves to win this. Yeah, if somebody can tell me if this is completely winning, that would be nice. Because that would just confirm what I'm thinking. Check. Well, there is only one move, right? Because king e1 loses to king f3. So you have to play king e3. And king e3 is the only move. Ah, king e3 94 wins, yeah, also. Okay, I see, yeah. Alright, so I think this is lost for white. Sure. Okay. And knight e4 should be winning here. Yeah. I mean, I can play knight h5, knight f4, knight h3, which is probably a sure way of winning, but knight e4 looks very strong to me. Alright, gentlemen. It was interesting Simul today. Yes, Andromeda, but you need to analyze that endgame, especially once the queens were off with the knight on g3 and the knight going to a4. Because that is the standard endgame. You need to analyze it to know it, okay? Yeah, I think you were okay, but then once you allowed me to push all that stuff in, I think you're worse. Alright. Is it on Monday theme? Yes. Let's discuss it later because I'm falling asleep, guys. Alright. So just throw some ideas on the forums, okay? And that's it. You can message everybody the message thing also to discuss that. Alright, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Let's go raid somebody. Who we're gonna raid? Now, where is my Twitch? Alright, who we're gonna raid? Who gonna be raid busting? XQC. He doesn't need us. Alright. Chess. Nakamura. He's doing his thing. We have Chess Bra guys, right? I think you guys want to learn some, see some ladies probably, yeah? Yeah, let's go check out some ladies. Ah, but in Portuguese. Ah, no, forget it then.
Boa noite, Roberta. Aí o pai da Molina tá saindo. Boa noite. Valeu pela Facebook.
Portuguese, no. No. I don't know. Who you guys want me to raid? You want me to raid Naka? We'll raid Naka. I don't care. Yeah, fine. Let's raid Naka. I want to see his face.
I don't actually see a tweet. Tweets and replies. I'm on. What did he tweet? I don't see a tweet about me. Yeah, I don't see a tweet. You guys are trolling. Okay, let's go E4 here. TSM1? TSM1? Oh man, see you guys? I'm the good luck charm for TSM. Now that I'm with TSM, they just never lose. Just take. What can I say, you guys? I'm the good luck charm for TSM. Thank you to, is that Gata? Thank you to Gata for the host of 99. Big shout out to Mr. Gata Kamsky, the famous legend himself. Thank you to Gata, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Big shout out to Gata, by the way. Man, you've been around a long time, too. Keep up the good work, man. Keep it up. Let's go 94. I don't know if this is actually the range. Should I go here 94? Still feels like there should be some jumps here somewhere. Like, I don't know, maybe here? F2. They won the semifinal. Like I said, thank you Blaze and Blazer for the 1,000 bits also. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I don't like this because now I permanently do